What's up, everybody? This is Still Biz again with you here this week. Still Biz, Still Terrence, here with you this week with another episode of Thought OPPS. We got our first guest. I'm here with my co-host, Eric Brazil.
Yeah, I mean, you got so many names when you start off, it's ridiculous. So, you'll see all my credentials in the description.
Yeah, our first guest that we have this week, we have the man, the myth, the legend, himself right here, Ricky Walker from The Lick, actor, producer, writer, owner of the name, and just everything. The Lick, which is on Tubi right now.
Yeah, go ahead and run that up. Make sure you go watch it and run that up.
Yeah. So The Lick is on Tubi right now, and it's actually trending pretty nice. So y'all make sure y'all log into Tubi and get a look at The Lick on Tubi. We have the man here today, Rick.
And before y'all ask, season 2 is on the way, because I know everybody keep asking, hey, when's season 2 coming out? Season 2 is on its way. So
yeah,
we just gonna start it. It's on its way.
Season 1 is already on Tubi, and season 2, I heard season 2 gonna be pretty good.
Pretty good, man.
Yeah, I heard
you played a big part in it,
Yeah, I played a decent part. As
far as writing and helping me.
As far as writing, yeah.
But you still played a big part somewhere else down the line. We'll see that when the season drops.
Yeah, season dropping pretty soon. We interviewed Rick today, and we actually gonna still have our thought up our question, but we brought Rick on the show so he can give us some ideas on what's going on with him. See what what's happening with The Lick.
The Lick, season 2 getting ready to drop.
Mm-hmm.
Had a few delays, but should be dropping next month for sure.
Okay. What made you decide to start with The Lick anyway?
The Lick, shout out to Tisha Turner. She helped me with the beginning. I just want to do something different. I went to my friend video shoot. We shot a video and fell in love with the camera work. I wanted to do something. I told him I wanted to shoot a movie. Movie was out of my budget, so I ended up doing a web series, something I can afford.
Okay, and you wrote the first episode, right?
First episode. We wrote it in like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Called my brothers up and said it's time to do some acting.
Okay, so you just called family and was like...
Okay. I ain't had a budget to get real actors, so I had to go to family.
Some of them are real actors.
Well, now they are.
Yeah, some of them are really acting. but it's a mix of both. But that's what you have. You have a mix of people that have the desire to act, and you have a list of the mix of people that Go ahead. Yeah, you can ask a question, bro.
Oh, okay. So I just want to say, I appreciate everything you do, everything you've done. I met you through Steel, and you've, since day one, you treated me like family, So I truly appreciate it, because a lot of times, when you meet new people, they kind of, act funny and everything. You've never acted funny towards me. Always showed me love, and I appreciate that.
Appreciate
that. So season 1 of The Lick, fire, So going into season 2, I see that you brought along a lot of new characters, going into a lot of, different directions and everything. So upcoming season 3, beyond or whatever, are you looking to branch out on those new characters, branch out on some new storylines, or are you looking to just focus on the core characters of The Lick going forward?
Some of everything. I'm gonna expand some people I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna try and go with a little younger crowd. Younger crowds are more supportive, but definitely keep the main core. And a lot of people was extras. A lot of people force themselves to be main characters, but you just need them for this role at the time.
Exactly.
So moving forward, I'm gonna definitely focus on Gunna, the main characters.
Yeah. Okay.
I know it's a lot of personalities, because you said a lot of people you dealing with, and I know it's a lot of personalities to work with. There's a lot of psychology that makes us who we are, so it's kind of hard working with some people. Could you describe some of the challenges that you probably encountered, like working with different people?
Well, when I'm not gonna say no names, but when you bring people on, right? They'll be like, "Yo, Rick, can I get a role?" Say like you bring your mom. So somebody ask me for a role, they'd be cool with the role they get. And once they do it, now they want to be this big time superstar. They want to be the main character.
Yeah.
So
and I'm not an actor, yo.
That's kind of hard at times, because I gotta tell them, like, I listen to their ideas. I be on the phone for 20 minutes. They give me a whole story, how to write it, and I'll be like, I can't really go that route.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's kind of hard at times because everybody want to do more than what the storyline need.
So it's kind of like people try to put their own personality into like a character that is not even based on them. It's based on something.
Then
else.
the character, sometimes you do. It gotta kind of fit you. You gotta fit the character, some type of form. You gotta have some type of look to fit the character. Sometimes it's hard to tell somebody like, "Hey, that ain't for you."
Yeah, it's like,
but I don't want to be the bad guy to say it sometimes. But that's just my point of view. Like every role don't fit everybody. I don't think I can play gunner.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know you say you don't want to be the bad guy, but at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you and what you feel with your writing and producing and everything. So I mean, a lot of times people's feelings get hurt, but hey, that's life. Life goes on and everything. So.
Definitely.
Yeah. Are you like? So you said you're actually going into the younger crowd, right? Is there anything else, like any other ideas, like stepping out as per se, the lick and doing like?
Yeah, man, you talked about some things. I want to do a movie. There's a lot of things I want to do, but I got to focus on the lick right now until the other opportunities come. Keep grinding with it, and I feel as if it opens some more doors for me.
Okay. So with me, I watch a lot of stuff on Tubi. I'm pretty sure I probably watch maybe 80% of the movies on there. And I'm just going to give Detroit their props because Detroit has just been killing Tubi. So they drop movie after movie. You see a lot of them, they kind of started off, and a lot of them work together. You see a lot of
definitely. I like that.
Yeah, you see a lot of different characters that you see in one thing, and you'll see them branch off, and they all work together. So what with you? What are you, or what's like different with you, or what you plan on doing different, to separate yourself from, everybody else?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, they inspired me as far as bringing people together. That's why I try and bring people from all of Cleveland on. But different, honestly, I'm just trying to look back 5 years from now and be like, I put my family in the show. I put, majority of the city, whoever come on the show, that's the only thing I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Just look back in the long run and be like, look at what I did.
What's like the hardest personality to work with, though?
Hardest personality?
Hardest type of personality to work with.
Well, my project, I was on another project and it was hard to deal with some people, but
okay.
Yeah, because like they brought me on to help and I felt like they didn't want to listen to my help. So that's kind of hard to where you can see things, you can help somebody, but they ain't willing to listen to it. So I felt like it wasn't like a good teamwork.
Okay, and teamwork make the dream work. Yeah, I understand like doing that when you're meeting with somebody and they were like, "Yo, I want you to come help me and do this," and I want you.
Why are you talking in that voice?
I'm just talking about my own experiences, but somebody be like, "Hey, why don't you come help me do this?" And then when you talk to them, they're like, they really don't want your help.
They want to benefit from you.
From you.
But they don't want to your help.
Yeah, they want to benefit from you being an assistant. But anyway,
hold on, let me go back. But see, that's what caused a lot of downfall too. Is those egos, man. Ego and pride would kill a lot of things.
Yeah.
So
that's something I take pleasure into on the show. Like some people might say something behind my back, but most of the time people come on the show, everybody have a good time. People leave, and they want to come back. I done been in situations to where, I don't want to come back to the project. So moving forward, that's just a blessing. To have people that want to work with you.
Yeah, and it's just sometimes a lot of the thing with that, and when you're working with different projects, people, we have an overuse of the word hater in like the black community. Everybody want to be like, because you like this idea, let me, and then when you don't agree with the idea, they're like, oh, you a hater. You're like, no, you're not a hater. It's just that, man, this idea that you have sucks. And why do you even have me here? If you want to just tell me to do this, or you want to tell me, or you like having different meetings outside of me, but you're using like 70% of my locations. You're using like 70%.
Are you talking about me, man?
No.
If I say don't come on here to bash me.
No. You did not use 70% of my location, but or you use.
I use some of your locations.
You probably use like 10. Not even that much. You probably use like 5% of my location. So, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just speaking in general.
I understand what you're coming from.
I'm speaking in general, like working with people and they want to use your location. They want to use like people that they want to use your social media following. They want to use stuff, but then they want you to feel like they sunning you, and it's like, man, I'm too grown for that.
And I'm gonna shout everybody to let me use their locations. And hopefully, I get some more locations.
Yeah.
Because I need that for the season coming up.
Yeah, but but doing stuff like that is like when you dealing with people, it's either are you trying to build or are you trying to be seen?
Man, I'm gonna be real with you. In this day and age, I feel as if a lot of people want attention.
Yeah.
That's why, like, films and everything is in, because everybody want to be seen right now. You go on Instagram, you know, everybody want to be seen, and a lot of people want credit for things. Like, a lot of people feel left out. Like, you know, like growing up, you didn't have certain things, then you come up in life, well, how can I explain this? Let me see. Like, a lot of people didn't get recognition when they was young. So when you get people in that position, some be the worst people to get that position to, because they really, you know, abuse it.
Yeah, because it's like a difference between being corny and being a lame. Now, corny you can deal with. Like, he was a corny dude. This is a corny dude. He cool. But a lame is somebody that tried to. No, I'm saying.
No, I thought you pointed at me. I'm like,
I'm having you join in on the conversation, because you know, corny dude, like, he corny, he crack jokes, he corny dude. You know what I'm saying? But a lame is somebody that try to, they are so insecure about being corny that they try to bring together this whole different character, which makes them a lame. Like, dude, just be corny and be happy. You know what I'm saying? Because that turns you to a lame when you see somebody lying all the time and, oh yeah, I'm doing this, I'm a big shot, I'm from this area. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, but
always pay to be humble.
Yeah, be humble. You know what I'm saying? Quit bragging about what area you're from because your parents were renting there. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
oh man,
that's the situation you were.
Hey, why do I feel like all these shots is at me?
It's not at you. It's not at you.
I'm messing with you.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like your parents grew up poor, so that's the situation that you were in. Like, some of us, we all.
You must watch my other interview when I told me I grew up poor.
No, I'm saying we all probably grew up with less. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, don't define yourself as, okay, I'm better because I grew up with less. Because a lot of times we do that and be like, dude, like, everybody's situation, everybody's psychology is different based on their experience. And your experience, you don't ask for your experience. Your experience is what is just your situation. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm gonna stay away from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just feel a lot of times when you're doing anything, especially if it's dealing with entertainment or whatever, and this is just my perspective and just my opinion, a lot of people don't want to see the next person succeed because they want to be the first person to succeed, so they can tell, like, oh, well, I put this person on. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be like that. I mean, you shouldn't brag about, you know, about putting somebody on or whatever. It should be like, we trying to build something. You know, we trying to build something for the city. We trying to do something for the city. It don't matter who came up off of who, or who helped who, or who pulled that person up or whatever. But a lot of people just have that ego. They're like, oh, I can't do that or whatever. I hope that person don't make it because I can't be seen like coming up off that person.
And people don't never shout out like all the people that actually does things for like the cameraman don't never get shout out. If you ain't no cameraman, you ain't got no show. Exactly. I be noticing stuff.
Shout out to Darius.
Shout out to Darius. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, like people with outfits, you know what I'm saying, that do the outfit stuff, they need to get a shout out. People that do like makeup stuff, they need to get a shout out. But it's like people be trying to want to make people feel less than when they're doing these projects. And it's kind of like, a lot of times I've done a lot of these projects and they're so inexperienced in doing it that they're just winging. Like, you understand you're winging. Go ahead.
But I'm gonna say one thing too. I think Cleveland need to be more like Detroit, come together and win. I done talked to plenty of people. We're trying to come together and do something. It seems like we'll be going to that direction to go somewhere, then they're trying to do it without the core and try to do it on their own. If we come together, we can get things done faster. Look how they win it, honestly.
Right.
And that's Akron too, because I grew up in Akron and moved up to Cleveland, so it's the same thing for Akron, same thing.
Akron.
Make sure y'all Akron people check out the lick too.
Yeah, all 2,000. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. No, I'm 4,000. My bad. LeBron.
Definitely, we need to learn how to come together. Like in Ohio, I ain't gonna just say Cleveland there. Just come together. You see somebody doing something, and you feel like if you want to be a part of it, reach out to that person. Maybe it's something you can do. Maybe y'all can help each other some type of way. Communication is key. I feel as if people will see what you're doing and they'll talk about it. They might like what you're doing, but they don't like the person that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even know the person for real.
Yeah, I done been to people projects and I see somebody there and they're trying to be like they're not trying to diss the project, but to where they start saying stupid stuff. And like, well, I don't understand why. I'll be like, dang, like, dude, just like the project, just enjoy the project, and then they start talking about what they're doing, making up stuff. I feel like it's a lot of that in Cleveland, like a lot of delusion.
But I think
delusions of grandeur. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay. But I think a lot of people need to realize.
You're like, okay, you and your words.
Big dictionary.
Yeah, delusions of grandeur is to have the belief that something is greater than what it actually is that exists in your life. So that's the delusions of grandeur. Like people like, oh, I'm a CEO of, you know.
Yeah, well, like when going back to what I was about to say, before you just started telling delusions of grandeur, whatever. But people need to realize if it's for you, it's going to happen no matter who supports you, who don't support you, who try to hate on you. It's not going to stop that person. You know what I'm saying? If it's for that person, that's what's going to happen. So there's nothing wrong with showing a little support, being humble, and just looking out for the next person. It's I don't know. It's just weird to me.
It's a competition, man.
Yeah.
It's been like that for a while. Like people just be in competition with one another. You know, you'll buy a car. Your friend done had the same car for 5 years. Now, as soon as he see you with your car, what do you want?
A new car.
Yeah. Might not even fit his budget.
Yeah.
But he want a car. Like it's just competition. We work together. We can all get what we want in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Just come together.
A lot of times too, these are people that you never knew, and a lot of times it's like people are not like you never ate lunch with them. Not saying that
No, a lot of these people be friends. Like I'm gonna be real with you. I had to really evaluate some of the people I call friends because I got people I call friends for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't never support nothing I did to today.
Mm-hmm.
Like they might call me and be like, I watched the episode. I ain't never seen their story. I ain't never seen them hit liking it. I don't get mad. I just use it to motivate, keep going. But I don't call them friends no more.
Yeah.
That's just people that's in competition. They see you doing something. A lot of them, they try and do it. Well, how can I start a web series? You can come with me. We can work together, and then we can do that blueprint. But now you want to do a web series because you see I'm doing one. You know what I'm saying?
But you see, it all goes back to, well, I don't want to work with, Rick because, now I'm up under Rick's wing and now people going to look at me and they're thinking like, oh, I done came up because of Rick. And it's just like, you have to lose that mentality.
Yeah.
But I tell everybody on my show, like, I'm not the head person.
Right.
If I bring people on, we all work together. He know that. I always say like, hey, you in charge, you can do what you want. You know what I'm saying? If I bring you on, you the core, man, we all work together. I'm trying to win. At the end of the day, we go win together or we go lose together. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to lose and put it all on me.
Yeah.
No, we all working together for this win. So if we lose, we'll fail together.
And it ain't even so much losing, it's learning from the experience, you know what I'm saying? And it try to just, try to do something else, redirect your energies somewhere else and try to build something else if that don't work out.
Because I ain't never went on the set of the lick and feel like, oh my God, I shouldn't be here. Here comes Rick. He's coming.
But it was times to where like you was better at things that I did and I was better at things, but we got to just work on that. That's how we gonna be great. Like, okay, let me do this with them. You do that with them because I can't handle that. You can.
Yeah, and I vouch for that too because there's been times where still be like, hey, won't you come? And I'm like, man, you sure? Because Rick, I don't want to be. I'm like, I don't want to invite myself.
I used to be telling this dude when I like tell him to come and stuff, and he'd be like, man, I can't, man, I don't know. I'd be like, dude, Rick ain't like that.
Yeah, and like every time I show up, you always show up.
That's why he was like, I'm like, man,
I might be a little busy directing or something. I can't talk, but I don't.
I've never got that from you. Know what I'm saying? So you always show me love or whatever. I just don't like to try to invite myself because there's a lot of people that try to invite themselves because.
But if it's something like if you was doing it something not like it, I'm still gonna come.
Yeah. If Rick ain't like you or he feel like your energy bad, I would have never told you to come.
Honestly, I know Rick.
I know Rick. He an energy dude. And he'd be like, he would already told me like, hey, old boy, that what's his name? Rick, whatever, sound like my name. Don't bring him back no more.
But do I be right about people?
Man, we had a conversation about that earlier. We had a conversation about that earlier.
Anybody who meet me, they will tell you that. If I meet somebody, I'll be like, man, this person. Not 90% of the time, I'll be right, man.
Not trying to give the whole conversation that we had because I don't want to like talk about people like directly to where, but we had a conversation. I remember it was a person, and I was like really like trusting this person. I'm gonna give you
okay.
Yeah, and I was really trusting this person, and Rick was like, I ain't feeling that person. You know what I'm saying? He's like, and I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? But come on, he's a cool person. And I'm like,
you took him under your wing, too.
Took him under my wing. I told him that. I'm like, that's this conversation. And Rick was like, I ain't trust this person. And then something happened. The person showed me who that was. I was like, damn, Rick, right.
And then you gotta listen.
That's why Rick be quiet a lot. I be feeling people. When I'm quiet, it's not that I'm mean, I'm rude. I'm feeling you out. Like I can pick up your energy. Your energy don't lie, man.
Yeah. And we was just having that conversation. I told Steele, I was like, man, like if I'm ever around a whole bunch of people and I'm not talking or I'm not engaged or whatever, I'm quiet. I'm not feeling something. Yeah. So I just automatically just shut down and just start observing.
I think I'm a bad energy filler person, whatever that is. Like, cause I've been a guy.
I don't think you don't think about that type of stuff. You just,
Yeah,
you're just a friendly dude.
Yeah. Like,
Me, I'm more like I sit back because you can get any side of me. You can get a funny me, you can get the serious me, but I go in a room and see what the room energy is before I bring it. So if I know it ain't time to joke, it's all business. I'm gonna come in there all business.
Yeah, I'll be like, they didn't really mean to steal from me. They just took the wrong one.
See, when you talk like that, they want to come back and steal again.
Yeah, like it's a whole different color.
They're like,
Like,
he's sweet.
Yeah, they're like, that's a lick right there.
And that's why they call you steal.
right. And I ain't even the one stealing. Yeah, but the lick is on Tubi. Coming when is the season 2? Because everybody looking
Season 2, I had a little delay, but it looked like May. I got a text the other day. It looked like everything. It's on Tubi, waiting for it to upload and everything, and the closed caption had to get added. You had a little delay in that.
Okay. And are you looking forward to season 2?
I'm looking forward for it because I'm ready to start back recording. I'm gonna add some new people and continue building with the people I got too.
And you might see some people on season 2 on this.
Oh yeah, you definitely might see some people.
Yeah. What's next for the lick though? Like, what's season 2? You gonna do a season 3, right? Okay. Do you see season 4? Because you said you want to branch off into a younger, like they did on what's that show?
The Wire.
The Wire. I was thinking about Degrassi. No, I'm just playing.
No.
Hey, Drake was on Degrassi.
I added my sons to the show, so
yeah. But they did add the kids from that show. That's one of them shows I never seen, but you know about it because of social media.
Man, we not talking about it. Man, come on. Go ahead.
Yeah, but go.
I added my sons to the show, so a lot of his friends want to be on the show, so I might let my kids get a chance to shine. Like Pop's getting old anyway, let them build their resume.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like if you watch The Wire, when they went to the younger crowd, that's when it really started jumping off or whatever. When they went to the younger crowd,
let the younger crowd, get them something to do. Give them.
I think that we should show a little bit, them because people that have not seen the lick. I mean, a lot of people have seen the lick. I think we should show them a little bit of what the lick is about. So I'm gonna give them a little preview of the lick. Here we go.
All this talking, but y'all don't do shit.
You know, over $500,000 worth of work in that bag? Yes, nigga, I don't have that type of bread laying around.
Bro, I'm about to spend a block on these niggas, bro.
This shit, man.
Look, when I trust this bitch, don't play shit. We're about to be hitting.
Hey, Malik, man, we ain't there.
I'm gonna take care of it. I'm back now. Other shit, that shit dead.
Have a good time.
Front door.
Yep. Hope y'all enjoyed that. That's a little preview of the lick coming. That's season 2 coming. It's gonna be on Tubi real soon. A little delay, a little hold up. As you said a little delay. Yeah, but it's gonna be on Tubi real soon. I've seen some people that I forgot was on the show. But yes, y'all go ahead and y'all check out the lick on Tubi. Go ahead and download Tubi. Check out the lick. Check out Rick Walker. Rick Walker Films with more stuff coming soon.
Follow the lick.
Follow the lick on Instagram. Give them your information. So
At the lick 216. Follow that. DM me if you want to come on the show or anything, and I'll DM you back.
Yeah, make sure y'all support that. Run them numbers up.
Yeah, run the numbers up so we could continue to see the lick. Continue to see the show. Continue to see the show. Just keep putting in numbers.
No numbers, no show.
No numbers, no show. And you want me to give them your cash app?
No, I ain't gonna do no GoFundMe.
Yeah. Yeah, but my Zelle is not funny. Well, go ahead. We're gonna do the questions next. So,
Yeah, so
and Rick, if you want to be a part of the questions that we ask, you know what I'm saying, you could answer the question too, because every week we try to have like a thought, you know what I'm saying, and then we're like oppositions to the thought that we have. So we ask a question, we put the numbers in the board.
well, not so much opposition, but we give our opinion.
Yeah. Most of the times I oppose what you say.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah.
So we have 2 topics left, and those 2 topics left, and this pertains to some of the stuff that you do too. So topic 1 is I had to write it down because I'm old and I can't remember it. So please, I don't want to hear like, oh, they're not professional. So topic number 1 is hip hop and its adverse effects on the Black community. And topic number 2 is celebrity drama and how it consumes the general population. So
what's funny about the topics every week is...
Hold on, man, I got to shoot this.
Okay, shoot. Okay. But what's funny about the topics these weeks lately, and I enjoy doing the topics. I enjoy every topic we ever had. It's always the one that I'll be like, I don't want to talk about, is the one that get picked.
But
that'd be crazy.
But the thing about it is these your 2 favorite topics, so you should be elated, excited.
Because we always pick the topics that are not my topics. I think you like.
But since you go to the bowl, just shake up
No,
the bowl.
I mean, our guests gonna have to pick it.
Yeah. Will you pick it?
Yeah.
Will you shake that up?
No, man.
Come on, man.
Yo, shake it up, man.
I got it. There you go.
All right, let me see.
It's not gonna be the one he
Yeah,
wants.
his handwriting is terrible. So 2. I did not want that one. That was playing. No.
Celebrity drama and how it consumes the general population. So why don't you start with this, Steele? Because you always posting stuff from what is it? Hollywood Unlocked.
Hollywood Unlocked, Baller Alert, Shade Room. What's the other ones? There's a whole bunch.
Yeah, just like you sent me yesterday, Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer died.
Recipes.
Send me that too, man.
Yeah, I sent him that too. Yeah, recipes Jerry Springer, because didn't he raise you? Well, he raised most of us, dude. I swear, like. It's funny because my father a preacher. This is a funny thing. My father a preacher, so there was a lot of stuff when I was growing up that I wasn't allowed to watch. And then I listened in their room and they watching Jerry Springer. So it's like Jerry, you have to love the Jerry, you know what I'm saying? But it's like crazy, like listening to them watching, like I can't watch this when they watching Jerry Springer. So I go get my headphones and cut on NWA. I did used to listen to NWA. Well, you was too young back then, so you don't know about NWA. Whatever, man. Forget y'all.
So why do you think celebrity drama consumes the general population?
Social media. I think social media tells you what to believe. Social media tells you what to follow. It's kind of like the world shifted with social media. I think the world shifted with social media. So I feel like social media consumes you into being this person that they want you to be.
It can consume you if you let it consume you.
Yeah, you're right. But a lot of times we don't have, as people, as human beings, we have less power over what we do than we think we do.
Okay.
Because our psychology, we think like, oh, I'm strong. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you're weaker than you think about because we're all seeing the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there are people that be like, I'm not following social media. And then they always come back. I always see people like, I'm getting off social media.
Yeah, but I mean, it's cool to take a break. I mean, like, I take breaks.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we
let's focus more on the show.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that social media consumes people and it makes people like pay attention to like celebrity drama. And then sometimes there's another thing, there's another idea behind it, another psychology behind it. Paying attention to their life makes you not paying attention to your own. So it's like if you're seeing some distress somewhere else, it makes you not even worried about what you're dealing with.
But it also makes you try to compare your life to theirs too.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's kind of hard me comparing my life to Floyd Mayweather when he sit at the table like this with nothing but you know stacks of hundreds. You know, so
yeah, that's real.
I mean, but I think it has a lot to do with social media. That's not the only thing of it. And then two, we are human beings. Are group. We like groups, right? That's how human population survives. If you ever read the book *Sapiens*, right? They talk about how the human population survived, and you know what but it's not the only book that is written in. How do y'all think that the human population survived? What makes humans Homo sapiens opposed to Neanderthals and whatever that?
By eating and drinking water.
No. It was no. This is the truth. If you can look it up, y'all can look this up and Google this.
Now you making y'all do homework.
Yeah, from Gossip. Look it up. It was in the book. It was in books. It was in a couple of other books too. Gossip and talking and telling stories and talking about what happened with somebody else and talking about what happened. It's what made human beings were able to survive. So we kind of like, it's a part of our survival to like have those, but sometimes it's unhealthy. Like when you see, but it is a part of the survival of human beings. If y'all look it up, the book Sapiens by Yuval Noah. What's his last name? I forgot his name. I've read all three of his books. It's Sapiens, Homo Deus, and
put it up here.
I'm gonna probably put it up. Sapiens, Homo Deus, and 21 Lessons for the 21st Century. Yeah, but they talk about that, and I'm reading the other books too. But they talk about that. That's how human beings were able to survive from learning about other human beings and gossip and talking about what actually happened.
You believe everything you read in the book?
I don't believe.
I'm just being funny. I'm just being funny.
No, I don't.
The same thing.
I don't believe. I don't believe everything I read in the book. But one thing I can say is that
it was a joke. Still,
I know. No. Can I say what I'm saying? People research things to prove their point. Some people just have opinions just based on what they think in that moment. But these people, this is research that's done over time to see what actually, how they actually came about. But yeah, we get consumed with that. I think social media has a lot to do with it. Rick, did you have any?
I think social media have a lot to do with it too, honestly.
Yeah, that's like we get consumed with that. Like, but it was like that even before social media.
Yeah, but
social media made it worse.
Made it worse
because you got too much access to them. Like you go on their page and
you
see everything. You couldn't really see all that before social media.
You're right. I be seeing celebrities arguing with regular people.
Yeah, because like now we find out a lot of stuff that we didn't know, like from the 90s, like who was beefing with who had problems with who.
All we did was see it on the show or the movie or wherever it was on. We didn't see the backstory, did nothing.
Yeah, now the backstories is coming out and everything, and it's just like when it comes to celebrity drama, it's two things that confuse me. There's a lot of people I know that say, "Oh, I can't do drama. I don't want no drama in my life," but then they're consumed with celebrity drama. So it's just like me, I get burnt out. Like I got enough drama in my life. I'm not trying to hear about nobody else.
Because they don't want to look at their own life though. That's the thing. They don't want to. It distracts them from their life. That's what they like. Let me just look at these people drama.
Or you just look at it too, like they got money and they got issues too.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people think money can make things better, and sometimes really don't.
Yeah. I mean, there are people that still, end themselves even with money.
Yeah, exactly.
There are people that still, take themselves out of the game, have money. So money pay
the bills.
Money, money,
but it don't fix mental health.
Oh yes, right. Yes. That was. What happened to Rick?
I got a book coming out. Check it out.
Yeah, that was pretty deep. Yeah, that's right. Money don't feel. Yeah, because a lot of people that are going through stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And the second thing I don't understand is like I know people that say, "Oh, I mind my own business. I don't pay attention to what nobody else do," but they know everything that's going on with these celebrities. Right. So which one is it? Like, do you mind your business? Do you? Like,
but they probably do. But you scroll and you see it.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to talk about something on Facebook, anything. You're going to see it some type of way. Like I seen Jerry Springer died. I would never know he died, but
yeah. Man, I mean, I just know he raised.
Then I went on Instagram and everybody.
Yeah, true.
But you want to know what's crazy though? I didn't see on Instagram that he died. Somebody sent it to me.
And you sent it to me.
Yeah, they asked me, "Is this real?"
Be the first person to tell everybody.
They asked, no. lightweight. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I didn't want to be the first person. They sent it to me, and they were like, "Is this real?" First thing I did is I'm about to scroll on social media. If I see this on Baller Alert, Shade Room, or Hollywood,
I usually just Google it.
Yeah, I'm like, is it real? But that's the fastest way because they have that stuff right away. I'm like, dang, I was on all three of them.
Yeah, it's like, especially when it comes to celebrity drama, I feel like it's kind of like high school. It's all about popularity because when you see two celebrities going at it, a lot of times people pick who's popular to take that side. Yeah. And that person that's popular could be the person that's wrong.
Yeah.
That's a life period though.
Yeah,
so it's like in the city, people pick the more popular person.
Yeah. And you could sit there and you could see like this person is wrong, the most popular person is wrong, and You know, you could have all types of evidence and everything, but people will still find a way to side with that person because that person is more popular. And people will sit there and argue and threaten people that they never met on the internet.
No, that's real.
You're right.
I be looking at people like that, like, man, this is deep.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dude, I told you when I had posted that video about Tekashi,
Yeah.
and I posted on Instagram. That was safe. Instagram is my place. It's a safe place.
Yeah.
And I went on TikTok and posted it, and it was like a whole bunch of likes. Then it was like, I'm like, damn, I'm getting popular on TikTok. Then I started reading the comments. They're like, they want to fight me over Tekashi, you know? And I didn't even say nothing bad about it. They're like, well, he this and he that, or you don't know nothing about this game. And I'm like, man, you sleep on an air mattress. You don't know nothing about a bed. Yeah, so it's just like, it was a lot of...
Yeah, but see, that's why, and we had this discussion, that's why I don't really comment on a lot of stuff that you post, because man, you have people like we've talked about this before. A lot of people, they want to argue with you to show that they're smarter than you.
Yeah.
Which at the end of the day, even if you are smarter than me, that's not stopping me from getting my money. My bills is still getting paid. I'm still taking care of my son. So a lot of times I be wanting to say something, but I'm like, I'm just gonna keep my, because I'm not going back and forth.
I will post something.
I will fall out over petty stuff.
I will post something that I know people gonna argue about. Eric would text me like, man, why you post that? Then I go back to see the comments later and be like, dang, he like, see what she said about you, she hates you now. It'd be like people be mad, but it don't even be nothing that serious. It's just an opinion about certain
You know, it's
things.
crazy. People don't even know you in person. Some people
They don't.
Like
Most of people
because
don't.
of what you post. On social media.
Most
Like,
people
I don't like him because he always out of town, or he always had this to say.
Yeah, and it'd be like,
know you. Yeah.
and it wouldn't, and it never would be something personally about me. It would be something about just general thoughts and things that's going on, and people would be like, and it'd be like something that's deep, but I just do it just to see how people feel about stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, I don't even make my own opinion about it. I just post it. Certain things, they'd be like, oh, I'm about to kill this dude.
So why do you think people get so invested into this celebrity? Like you said, it's just because because they have drama in their life. They're trying to, not pay attention to the drama in their life, and it's just a way to escape.
It's interesting to some people. Some people, they find it interesting.
Or they just, they watch, that's like they favorite, it says their favorite rapper. You can't say nothing bad about nobody's favorite rapper, man. They might take their style from them and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hard to talk about somebody that's somebody idol.
Yeah.
Like NWA.
Yeah.
I didn't even say it right at first.
You want to listen to you listen to Prince, probably.
No, I was listening to Kanye, actually.
Because back then?
Oh, no.
You was listening to Prince.
I was listening to reggae music.
Oh, okay.
Back then.
Because I'm not going to lie, like, my personality, that stuff drains me. I remember watching Love and Hip Hop, when the first season of Love and Hip Hop, when they was in Atlanta. I was watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like, I think I watched the first season, the second season. And then it got to the point, like, man, I don't like arguing with people in my personal life. I'm tired. I don't want to turn on the TV and just see people arguing and fighting all the time and everything. So I withdrew myself from watching any type of reality TV like that.
The reality TV was good. I think they started doing too much with it.
Yeah.
I love the Flavor of Love and all that.
That's what it was. The Flavor of Love used to be, they used to be the show back in the day.
I started thinking things started getting scripted and they started messing everything up. It wasn't reality TV no more.
Flavor of Love was scripted too.
You think so?
They talk about it. They talk about how scripted it was, but New York really did love it. They talk about it, you know what I'm saying, allegedly, like she really did love him, but a lot of them were there for somebody they didn't love, but it wasn't, let's not say scripted.
But I don't think they were arguing and fighting was scripted. Like, I think like when he's talking about, it's a little more scripted to the arguments and stuff.
Yeah, I'm saying they weren't genuinely in love with him. That's what I meant. They were just like,
we all knew that.
Yeah.
Before the show, when they said the show was coming out, I said, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what this is about.
Why you don't think they was genuinely? Why you don't think they was in love with him?
Man, because they talk about it now. Like I seen a documentary that they were talking about
Hoops and Flavor.
Yeah.
Come on. No, Hoops. Hoops and Flavor.
Hoops.
So why?
Boots.
What's your opinion? Why you think they?
I'm not. You're not gonna put me in that situation, brother. You're not gonna put me in that situation. They just wasn't in genuinely, but New York was though. They say she was. She said she was.
Might have been though.
She said she was. Man, you ain't gonna go that crazy. And she say she was actually.
Yeah, she seemed like she's not the type that even play around. Like she seemed like she's real genuine.
She brought him a lot of ratings.
It was like that show. New York show was funny too.
Yeah, that was good.
It was good, and then I ain't really like.
What's called one bad? The brothers
didn't like that.
It was alright.
Did not like that. But on Zeus, he has his own show on Zeus. What's his name? Chance.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm talking about crying, laughing. How funny.
Funny.
Man, dude funny. Did you know he like super funny, dude? That dude Chance.
mean, I don't watch reality.
Okay, but he funny, dude. I'm talking about crying, laughing, funny. Like this dude, like he like could be. I don't know why he's not a comedian. Like I feel like, but some people don't really have that knack for the stage, yo. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that.
You would know that, though.
Yeah, but some of the stuff he says is so funny that I feel like he would have a knack for the stage, though. Like he's like really, really, really funny. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's why people be consumed with reality TVs because not reality TV, but with celebrity dramas because a lot of times people don't really have. It's entertaining, and a lot of times people don't really have nothing going on in their life, or they try to like steer their life away from their own life by looking at somebody else's life.
So just to make them feel better.
To make them feel better.
Okay.
Yeah. So why are you consumed with celebrity drama?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I like Rick said. I sometimes I get on social media and I scroll and I see certain stuff or whatever, and I just try to like now I've learned.
It was actually a joke, but go ahead.
Oh, I think you asked me.
Yeah, it was actually a joke.
See, you play too much. No, but see, I've trained myself to stay away from certain stuff because I know certain stuff gets me mad. Like Kanye West, for an example.
Mm-hmm.
If I see anything with Kanye, I just scroll past it. Anything with your girl Candace Owens, I just scroll
Let's go
my
past
girl.
all of it.
yeah,
that ain't
you know,
my girl.
It's like
Candace Owens is not my girl.
Yeah.
Let's repeat that. Candace Owens is not my girl.
I found myself because like I can read some of the stuff, and a lot of times these celebrities honestly have people brainwashed, and it's scary.
It's cultish.
It's cultish.
It's
and
cultish.
it's just like, is this what we've come to?
But is it just the celebrities though, man? Don't you think like watching CNN and watching Fox and watching any news broadcast is very cultish too?
Well, you know. Well, I shouldn't be throwing shots because I'm gonna say a lot of educated people, but I mean I don't know too many people that watch CNN that sit up there and watch CNN and Fox.
The people and I'll talk to them and they're like, I'm like
People I know get their information from Instagram.
And I know a lot of people that get their information from CNN and Fox and be like, you sound like CNN and Fox. Like you sound just like the dudes that's getting their stuff from Instagram. You sound like them, and it's cultish, and it's a way to force somebody to believe something. If you watch CNN try to make you feel like if you're black and you're watching CNN try to, it's people that's not even your color, people that's not even like the same experience as you, trying to make you feel like you are like a social case where it's like if you're black and you leave out the house, you better watch yourself because you're gonna die in every situation. And I understand that racism doesn't exist. I understand that
This is something that you really want to talk about.
No, I understand that these things exist, but I feel like they try to make you feel like that's all that exists. And then when you watch Fox like, ain't no racism. Everything is fine. Everything you guys have made this up. There's no in between and no medium in that stuff. I feel like it's brainwashing. It's just making people, because two things could be right at the same time. Two things could be true at the same time. And they try to like take you away from the fact that those two things are true. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, man, let's have a real, just like you said, Candace Owens. Let's have a real, like some things she would say like 9 things that's not true, but she'll say one thing that's majorly true. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then people get stuck on that. A lot of people do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that. And she's very eloquent and she speaks very well. So she has a cultish way of like bringing people to believe in certain stuff. I mean, Kanye used to be my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. Kanye kind of got a little cultish way about himself too, where he can say certain things and it draws people in and it makes you feel like there's a lot of people that are able to do that.
I think where I get upset, especially when it comes to celebrities and everything, is like some of the stuff that they say people will support, but let one of their family members say it. They'll condemn their family member. Just like look like R. Kelly for an example. Like we was having our discussion about R. Kelly last week. Now you have people that would defend R. Kelly, but let Junior down the street do the same thing R. Kelly did. Now everybody want to put him on blast.
Right.
But just because R. Kelly just made some good records and everything, or he did this and did that, it's okay for you to defend him. I feel like if you, we live in a pick and choose society, and that's what like infuriates me, because it's just like Kanye could come out like, hey, slavery was a choice, but let one of your family members say that. You want to condemn your family member, not talk to your family member because your family member had the same thoughts and sentiments that Kanye had, but you'll support Kanye because he's a good producer.
That's real.
You're right. You're right. I think that a lot of times we do that because we worship money.
Yeah.
People
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, people worship money, and it's you have to be a genius because you're rich.
Because honestly,
you know what I'm saying? That's how people feel.
you put a poor man in the room and put a rich man in the room, they go listen to the rich man.
Yeah, It's like you.
Poor man, they go be like, oh no, because but you might honestly learn more from him because people who make a lot of mistakes in life, they know a lot. Honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's kind of like they're like, okay, well, you're rich, so whatever you did in life made you this.
They could have been through the family though. People don't even understand.
Yep,
that.
exactly.
A lot of real money is already in the family.
Yeah. Well, that's not even like in our community, That's
Some.
yeah,
Some, honestly.
Yeah, because there are like some generational wealth now in
Honestly, it is.
There are like it's starting to build, and then there's some generational. I mean, if you go to like what's that place close to DC where there's like a lot of Potomac or whatever. Like there's a lot of generational wealth there. There's like a lot of generational wealth in like Georgia.
Yeah.
That there's starting to become a lot of generational wealth there too. That's in the black community. Yeah, so you're right. I mean, it's starting to grow, starting to turn into something different. I know that they try to make you not know that and make you not see that. Just like the first time I realized that. Social media has its good points too, because the first time I realized that some people were doing good in Africa was because of social media. Like before social media, I used to think,
You're right.
I used to think
Dime a day. I used to always see that.
I used to
Dime
think
a day.
everybody was in bad shape.
Yeah.
I used to, just like even from being from a different country, I'm from Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? And people be like, when I first came here, like y'all wore shoes back home. It's like, what's your Jamaican name? You know what I'm saying? But like people that I know now, I swear to God, it's like, what's your Jamaican name? Like Terrence. they're like, so what's your? But how you say it? I'm like Terrence. They're like, y'all wore shoes back home. Man, people used to always y'all wore clothes back home, right?
I felt like that too though.
I know you did.
Man.
But you know, like, but it's kind of like. I feel like social media let people see something different too.
Yeah.
Social media bad and good. Just like I said, two things could be true at the same time.
Social media can either make or break you.
It can make you or break you. Two things could be true at the same time. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
No, I'm just laughing at what's your Jamaican name. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna start saying Shabba. Yeah, but y'all tune in to the lick on Tubi.
I appreciate y'all for letting me be the first guest.
Yeah, you got any
no
last
problem.
words that you want to hit them with?
Check out the lick on Tubi, season 2 on the way.
Okay, Tubi
You
on the way.
might see some familiar
Tubi
faces.
on the way. That's what I said.
No, you said season 2 of the lick on its way on Tubi.
Okay.
That ain't what you said, but I just cleaned it up.
Oh, yeah, he like correcting people.
I don't like correcting people.
Yes, he loved it.
Yeah, it's fun. All right, but yeah, check out our next episode. We're glad to have our first guest, Ricky Walker.
And we know you coming back, right?
Yeah, we're coming back, and we bring back some other people from the show. We probably want to bring back your camera. You know who I want to bring to the show?
What
I shouldn't say it.
Can I bring some females up in this?
Bring some female. I want to bring. Bacon is okay to bring.
I like bacon.
I like bacon.
Bacon
I like
is real good for the show.
What's her name?
Temptation.
You know who else I want?
Laura.
Laura. Cleveland James too. Cleveland
I
James.
said girls.
Okay, but Cleveland James is cool though too because he's
There you
funny as
go.
hell. He's funny, but he's funnier than me, so I don't know. But but yeah, Temptation, Laura.
What about Jocelyn?
Definitely Jocelyn. Who else was
We
on
got
the show?
your friend that we had. Can't think of her.
Yeah, her name White Girl. Tequila.
Oh, and what you call them? That I added. I can't even think of her name. Laura's. Oh,
I don't know.
You might just bring Eric on the
Yeah,
camera.
yeah. We're gonna bring him on the show, and everybody gonna come in. Everybody, and what Rick said last time about I'm just playing. But yeah,
We're
so
gonna have to definitely bring Gunner on too.
yeah.
we wanted to come today.
Yeah.
Why he ain't come?
I I didn't know he didn't get no invite. I didn't want to just bring him.
Hey, you know, yeah, right. Like that's like
You know how you gonna be watching it like.
yeah, but you don't ever.
Hey, gonna think I'm hating.
But you don't
I was
never.
like, bro, this mine.
You know, I was thinking that too. I was like, you don't.
I
never,
seen it right before I came.
Yeah, you don't never have to ask if he.
Hey, Gunner, we gonna have you.
Yeah, Gunner.
No,
yeah.
that's my security in real life.
Yeah.
So I like to keep him around.
Yeah, and you ain't never gotta ask if he can come. Yeah, next time you gotta bring Gunner.
Yeah, we bring him on.
Okay.
All right,
Next time for sure.
All right, y'all have a good one. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Good night.